mark, get a shutout, and then you change the goaltenders. But you're right, because of the back-to-back games, he'll play tomorrow in Boston.
This one underway this afternoon. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network. Puck inside the Ottawa zone. Shabbat leads the attack. He'll make a pass. They score. All sorts of traffic in the crease.
Soderblom couldn't move. No chance for the goalie to move side to side.
Yeah.
And the big question from the official standpoint and for Toronto is the impact of the defenseman Vlasic. And does he pin him there? Once they get in there, maybe it's a yes. Would Zetterlund have been able to stop on the blue paint and stay out of it?
After coach's challenge, it was determined that there was goaltender interference. Therefore, we have no goal.
We had 3 disallowed goals in Montreal on Thursday. We had 1 in Toronto on Tuesday.
And an anytime goal for that guy right there. Tyler Bertuzzi had a chance to be with some of his buddies last night here in the Ottawa area.
He's got 16 this season. There's a play in the front of the goal. They score again with traffic in the crease. Kachuk was standing behind Soderblom. And the puck finds its way in.
We could look at this one again as well.
We can have another challenge.
Well, I said at any time is a safe bet. You see off the face-off, number 7 in the dark jersey, he gets right to the front. It goes off his skate and into the net if the goaltender can't get towards that puck. I'm not a hockey analyst anymore.
Well, let's get the call.
After video review, it has been determined that number 7 Ottawa does not interfere with the goaltender.
Oh, doesn't?
This is the goal. All right. Chicago is charged with a delay of game penalty. Unsuccessful challenge.
On that. Linesman just didn't see it that way.
Good face-off win by Greene against Ridley Gregg. That allows Kaiser to go to the puck in the corner with a bit of time, and he'll fire a long pass ahead. Here's Mikheyev with a bit of room. Scores! Mikheyev! Hey, he didn't like the icing call, but he likes that. Kaiser's game up a 1.
Now he's going to go to the linesman and say, thanks for the icing call. What a play. You know, inexplicably, the Ottawa Senators put no pressure on Kaiser on the tape of Mikheyev. Kaiser's got the puck right now. He waits, and before Jensen can get there to Mikheyev, oh, he goes underneath the stick. He waits for the goaltender to move. The goaltender comes out and challenges, and now funnels back, and as he goes backwards, his stick left exposed, his pad's not on the ice, and Mikheyev makes a beautiful read to fire. Paraphernalia, they'll call that. Clearly does get bumped.
5 of the first 6 have been successful.
After video review, there was determined that there was no goaltender interference.
Oh, wow.
Ottawa has a minor penalty for delaying the game.
And then retreat and play it down the ice.
And another part, without Connor Bedard in the lineup, you can see the pressure they just had on Teravainen, on Bertuzzi, and then over to Levshinov at the point.
And don't forget, no Nazar now.
Uh-oh,
To steal. Stutzle, short-handed breakaway. Stutzle scores! Tim Stutzle, short-handed. And Ottawa's back on top.
The Hawks trying to get in the zone. Teravainen tries to flip it over to the right, which was Doc. And the German-born Stutzle that'll play in the Olympic Games in February knocks it out of midair. You're not going to catch him by this time here. And he fakes, goes to the blocker, waits for the goaltender to drift to the goaltender's left, and then just slide it underneath the bar. He made that look easy.
Up in front, Burakovsky takes a look. Greene one more time. Burakovsky shoots, stop, rebound, they jam away, puck stays out, and finally smothered by Maryland, and Bertuzzi whacking away at it. Side of the goal, Bertuzzi on the backhand. That's off the mask of Maryland. Burakovsky gets the puck back to the line to Levshinov. He'll walk it across. Burakovsky. One more time. Shot deflects, score! Chopped in front. Burakovsky with the shot. Bertuzzi might have deflected that in. I think it'll be Burakovsky's though, and that power play goal ties this game at 2.
Yeah, a fortunate break, and the Hawks could certainly use that. Little give and go with Greene to Burakovsky, and you see this shot goes off the first man, Jensen. No, Zub, excuse me, number 2, right there. And now it flutters. The goaltender can't see it. It goes right between his arm. He didn't find it through Sanderson's body. Bertuzzi's right there on the doorstep. He's likely anticipating it's going over to his left. It does not. And it's a power play goal to tie it 2.
He's pressured. Gets help. Grizzly plays it back to Levshunov. Flipped over the line. Nope, his hand kept onside by Shabbat. That was close. Here's Tkachuk. Scores! Brady Tkachuk rips it home, posted in. And with that play at the blue line, I wonder if he might get another challenge banger.
Well, linesman is right there. He signals, obviously, it's an okay play, and then the pass across
goes off the mark. Goes all the way down to Soderblom. Long feed, Donato chipped over. Good pass to Moore. Burst of speed. Donato in front. They score!
It went in.
It was in. Ricocheted in on the feed in front, and I think Mikheyev might have a second of the game banger.
If not him, Donato. And it doesn't matter. But it starts with a good heads-up play by the goaltender. And the puck goes all the way down. He waits, he looks, he surveys the situation, and he fires a dart right over there to Donato. Nice play to Moore. Donato to Mikheyev. Mikheyev
off a body.
Off the. My goodness, this is a nice, flat, beautiful pass from distance. Smart play by Moore to protect, play it back, and yep, it definitely goes off Shabbat stick. I mean, he was the last player.
Halliday back to Giroux. Slapper, and that's wide. Perron up the board. Shabbat at the line. David Perron, top of the circle, side of the goal for Zetterlund. He couldn't settle it down. Has to regain control behind the net. Now Giroux. Shot by Perron is in. It's a power play goal by David Perron, and the Senators have the lead again.
A good wrister. This one here with the play on the outside. At one point, it looked like Vlasic was able to get a hold of it and get it out of the zone, but that wasn't the case. He got pressure on him. And then Claude Giroux just feathers a... Oh boy, that's a peach of a pass right there. It ends up flat. There, right as it touches the ice. And David Perron takes a little bit of a divot and fires it over.
Back to the point. Thomas Shabbat plays it over to Zub. Wristed in deep. Off the bench, racing into the play is Lixell, colliding with Murphy. Played in front, Perron scores! Second of the period for David Perron, and it's 5-3 Senators.
Senators feeding off that call on Dickinson that led to the first power play goal, and they have not taken their foot off the gas since that time. All in the defensive zone here for the Hawks. Lixell takes a hit from Murphy to make a play, and you've got to give him a lot of credit for that play. And he plays it there. Perron gets it. He drags it. And much like we see with Connor Bedard, then he gets it between the heel of the stick and the...
Steered up by Lixell, back inside the Hawks zone. Vlasic there to pick it up. Tipped in by Dickinson. Nick Lardis on the forecheck, but Sanderson back with time. He'll leave it in the corner for Zub. That'll be cut off by Vlasic. Played it in front. They score! And that's the first for Nick Lardis in the NHL on the backhand. And he cuts the lead to 1.
A beautiful pass from the left point. Vlasic takes it on the forehand and slides it on the backhand. Heads up play by Vlasic, and that's how quick the hands are of young Nick Lardis from Oakville, Ontario. Plays his first NHL game against Detroit. Goes original 6 Toronto, original 6 Montreal. And here in the province of Ontario, he gets his first National Hockey League goal, and it's a beauty. And it gets the Hawks.
Levshunov with the puck. Bertuzzi checked at center by Giroux. Shoveled in, a bouncer wide. Grizzly there. Gregg able to get it though. To the slot, they score! Ripped in by Zetterlund. And it's back to a 2-goal game.
Hawks don't get that puck in deep. And because of that, the Senators come the other way. He's got a good shot, always has, starting in San Jose. And he just lets this one go. Ridley Gregg just waits and finds his man. And this is just a dangerous shot right there. The goaltender can't find it off his stick.
Time winding down. And that will do it. A wild afternoon game.